What about now? Can you hear my mic? I'm worried it's gonna double up because I'm monitoring. Good now? Doesn't sound doubled. I was playing around with it last night. I noticed the last one. It's pretty bad. Sound was pretty shit. Okay, that's weird. Normally I don't monitor the mic and the output, but I guess that's the only way to do it these days. It's a bit funky. Okay, cool. I guess that's the new default. Well, at least I can hear myself if I'm streaming. And I put a bit of a different gate on it because of the fan that's in here. So. Okay, so what I was saying, here is Frank. When is the server up? I'm assuming is what you're asking. We don't have a specific date, as we're still working through stuff, but we'll let you know. When we're getting close, we'll do beta testing, open that up to the community for sure. Today I'm going to be like defining prices for different clothing items, so you can at the moment it's free to just create any outfit you want. We wanted to have a bit of a cost, nothing major, but something something associated with clothes. So just to show you where we got to, we've got outfit loader. Choose which one you want. And create a new outfit, and this is where the price will sort of like change around. So if you go from none to a value, then it'll add it to your cost. Or if it's different to the one that you've already got, it'll add it to your cost as well. You can save it as a new outfit, or you can close it. Yeah. Oh, that's funky, that one. I'm just gonna change one thing on my mic. Threshold's a little high. Hey, something wild is now following. Thank you for the follow. So we changed the default follow notification, so that's cool to see that working. Got a little funny GIF, but we might try a different GIF, because I mean that was far more dramatic than I expected. Yeah, I mean it's just a little like logo noise. It's way better than the default one now. I want to make like the tree logo grow or something. What is going on here? Why am I sitting down? That's interesting. I'm just glad that's working. It's super loud though. Like I tried to turn it down in the notification menu. It's at like 20, but it still comes through really loud. Okay, so I think yeah, there's no like quietly following the channel. It's just like bam. So I think Jaxby's given me prices in a document. He may have, I'm not sure if you're out there. But what I need to do, I mean at the moment it's like 5 for everything, but this is just from the default. or the red MRP clothing. So we're gonna do config dot prices equals, and then we're gonna have a lot more things in here. I don't think the prices are gonna change whether or not you're female or male. That should all be uniform. Okay, yeah, so I'm just looking for a quick view of all the items that we got, but we don't have a list. It might be... Oh yeah, here we go. Boots, cloaks, shirts, badges, spats. Ammo rifles. Don't think we need that. I mean, I'll just grab it all and then delete. Aprons. We don't have aprons. That's cool. That's annoying. I only want to go to the... I guess I'm gonna go to the end. Alright. Getting some weird stuff happening on my computer today. It's like flickering text. Heads is not clothing. Ammo pistols. Holsters cross draw. Okay, so we're just gonna set some arbitrary prices. Equals 1. I think that's still on my first coffee. I don't think that red... I'm gonna do this. Do I need to? Man, just go to the end. Eh.
Hello, ma'am.
Why am I drawing such a blank on this? Yeah, that's so this is what we're doing. Oh, I should just copy this. Big prices. Off topic question. What are the feelings toward power balance in weaponry between civs and law? I guess. I mean, having experience being part of the law, it can be really tricky having to catch everyone and like keep the peace. So you don't always have the like you can always be ambushed. Hey Jexby. Hey Rose. So I think you could argue that they deserve a little bit of a leg up in terms of firepower. But I can understand where people think we'll have too much power. I mean, in the past, we've had it, everyone could have any weapon. But, you know, that has led to, in some cases, just sniper shootouts. It's like, there's no RP in there. Yeah, I mean, in some servers remove certain weapons entirely, like the Carcano and shotguns, some shotguns. But I mean, I'm interested to hear everyone's perspective on weapons. I'm just setting the value 5. Jexby, if you've got these somewhere that you want me to change them to, let me know. This is just for testing. Scope guns can't be used in PvP. Yeah, because I guess, like, how do you have long range RP rifle fight? Like, there's no, hey, put your hands up if they're zoomed in from across the map. Yeah, that's what I was referring to. Red Sash gang. I remember I was going out there just to watch as my martial character, and I got shot from across the valley like multiple times. And they were like, if you weren't moving so much, we wouldn't have got you. I'm like, all right. But yeah, I think, yeah, it's kind of interesting though, because it made these guys kind of like a legend. It was impossible to get close. So, you know, everyone came together to try and take him out. So that kind of created some RP that wouldn't happen if they didn't have scope guns. Yeah. Funny times. I still remember like everyone getting on wagons and shit Valentine, then just getting taken out. They're like, yeah, we're gonna get him. Nope. Okay. So we've got our prices array. What else we gotta do? All of your armored wagons. They didn't really do much when we're all like hanging off the side. I don't know if I've got these headphones on. What of the bow? I tend to use the bow due to certain sounds being rough on my ear. Yeah, I mean, you can craft a bow on this server. I think it's been used pretty well for people's characters who are like mountain men, more traditional hunters, not wanting to use rifles, guns. I think it helps with some of those RP characters. Yeah, it's the same crafting system. We're just putting a few, I guess, restrictions on certain things. So not everyone can craft guns. You've got to be a gunsmith to do that. But most of the other stuff, you'll still be able to craft. Because I think there's no point in being a gunsmith or owning a gun store if everyone could make guns. It's kind of like, well, why bother? I'll just make my own. Can I just test something with my mic, guys? It's a bit hard talking with the monitor on. So the other side of the coin there about gunsmiths and role lock jobs is that there's a potential for people to be looked at as mechanics rather than characters. It's a thing to avoid. Yeah, that's a good point. Used to load up that little hunting wagon, go from shop to shop and restock them. Yeah, I mean, I guess it goes both ways, doesn't it? If you restrict it, then guns become more of a, more of a sought after item. Then yeah, if you don't have those people playing, then where are the guns coming from? But I think the gun stores kind of got a bit neglected by their owners when everyone was just crafting their own. And I guess there were too many like rival suppliers compared to the stores. So, I mean, you could sell them to stores. But we'll have gun customization as well. So there may be additional things going on there for gunsmiths to make it important. Yeah, I think we need like an auto top up on restart, so there's never. Well, I mean, I know that it's annoying that there's no guns sometimes, but you know that it's a result of people not maintaining stock. So yeah, I feel like if you have an auto restock on restart, it should cost the store owner some money. You know, like because that's kind of like a luxury. Like you've always got stock, whereas if people don't, why do they get a free ride in terms of that? So might be something to consider. Okay, but I mean currently. We've got, I don't know if. Okay, so Rick X guns is going to be used. There's the customization stuff. Whoa. Okay. So you'll be able to customize guns from here if you're a gunsmith. But if you're just buying guns, you can come over here. We're sort of like. I mean, it's not quite there yet because I've got to patch in some of the Red M RP inventory version 2 stuff. But essentially, each gun store will have a station like this. People can come in and take gun orders as well, so they know what they need to make in the future. Yeah. Yeah, so I think it provides like other people to come and sell guns to the store because they can come in and be like, right, what do they need? Actually, sorry, need to. You know, so there's no double actions, there's no navies. So that's kind of cool for other people to go, oh look, they're low on this, I can go and do that. And get better rewards from that. I had dash weapon components and it was really bugged. Yeah, I think Gexby had that as well. I'm not sure. I just want to look at the component that does this stuff and then pull it apart and make our own, but currently they're all pretty much like locked. Okay, so back to clothing choice. I'm gonna create a new one. Yeah, Rick X he's opened up the server file for me, which I'm super grateful for. So we can do a bit more with it. I don't have the client file though. There's a few things that I'd like. Didn't like this support with dash guns, dash weapon components. Alright, so we need to create like a total. I'm gonna go save. You're gonna have to have the cost here as well. So any change, yeah. I guess you're making a new outfit anytime, so your ticket is still open from 4 months ago. That's crazy. That's no good. Okay. So the next thing is when we change something. I don't know if it's better to put all this data in here, because that's the only point where it's gonna change. Then we send the total to the script. So maybe we have it in here. Prices. Oh, now I gotta do this again. Yay! Oh, wait, is it easier in the config? Maybe not. I have one like that in the dev server for multi-job script. Like what? Like gunsmithing. Unanswered. Oh. It's nothing worse than like unanswered support tickets. I used to find that I had to get answers all the time on Stack Overflow, which is like the developer's website, before I started using ChatGPT. And the best way to get an answer was to like say something completely wrong and state it as fact, because nerds hate that. They'll always correct you. It's like something they can't let go. So just like rephrase your question in a way where you are completely positive that you know what you're talking about. They can't help but correct you. I mean, because then like you have to let go of your pride though, because they're gonna school you, which is fine, which is the whole point. But yeah, I found that could sometimes work better than, you know, the super friendly approach. Hey guys, I've done all this. I'm not sure what's happening. People just feel like whatever. And you look in developer forums and stuff, and it's kind of, I don't know if it's common, but like it's a bit of a stereotype. It's like memes about you know, the wrong answer. Ah! This is annoying. It used to be able to, if you did like Shift Alt, it would like, yeah, now that's working. I don't know. God. I should just click at the end. Also, the prices will be changed later. We still need to hone in on the economy. Yeah. I'm just doing it here because the script is going to show the price when you save it or like purchase outfit. So there's no point in like storing it in a config file. Then I just have to like trigger it from the client. Oh no. That's fine. F's. What's that mean? To me, that's like, fuck's sake. For sure. Okay. Right. Add that one to the vernacular. And I'm just going to be FS and everyone. Struth, bro. Frank. Are you Aussie? You know, well, I mean, that's pretty... No one says Struth unless you're like 60. Struth. We're like reading a Banjo Patterson poem or some shit. Not even slightly. Yeah, I just divide everything by, or make it like 20% of what it currently is. Why do I have to format everything like this? Because I'm obsessed. Okay. I guess truth is one of those things you say when you're like pretending to be an Aussie. Truth. Bloody dingo. Crikey. So I don't think I heard anyone say crikey apart from Steve Irwin. In any sort of like seriousness in real life. Yeah, I mean, okay, so we have prices in here. So if we change something, it needs to look up the prices. Sure, bro. Bunch of numpties. That, yeah, I've heard that. Numpties. Is that an Australian thing? I'm not sure. It almost sounds British, numpties. And then we, you know, we end up with English slang. So, what would we actually be doing here? Calculating. British friend says it all the time. Definitely British. Yeah. You're a numpty. What even does numpty mean? I'm looking this up right now. An idiot, dolt, or fool. Britain, derogatory. What is numpty in Scottish? Numpty was including in the dictionary. Stupid person. There you go. Adelaide. South Australia. Home of the Hilltop Hoods. Okay, so these are the arrow keys. Right and left. So when these change, well, if they don't equal 0, Furious Frank. Who are you, Furious Frank? Do I know you from somewhere other than Twitch? No, sir. Fair enough. Did you play on the server? How did you find us? I'm interested because I've been putting the stream VODs on YouTube, and it's like, since I've put 3 up, it started to like, I can see it everywhere now. When you bring it up, I will. Oh, the server, yeah. We'll make it available. I mean, it's pretty close. It's just we had these older clothing scripts and creators in there for a while, and they're just like outdated and ugly. So we've got the new ones in, and yeah, they're looking good. We just need to, like what I'm doing now is put the finer touches on the edges of them and make them work in every situation. So this one has just got price to go, and then loading it on, like loading your outfit from your horses, and then like giving it to people to test out and see what they break, see which clothing items in the wrong spot. Yeah, I mean, I'm glad that you're not worried about the time frame. I mean, I have a sense of urgency, don't get me wrong. I'm always trying to get it done as quick as I can. And I want to see it running as soon as possible, but I don't want to like get people's hopes up and then it's not ready by then. And I also don't want to put it out there and it's just frustrating to play and we're constantly like trying to fix everything while you guys are playing, because that's even more stressful. Because usually you can see what's going to break before you put it on the server. So it's not like you don't know what's going to be an issue. So we'll do it in sort of like a smaller test and then see how many people come and check it out and hype it up and make some videos and whatnot. Yeah, we've got a good staff team ready to support, which we've never really had in the past. We did have some people with staff roles and they did the best that they could, but I don't think they're as dedicated as the guys that we've got now. So it's going to make a big difference for you know, building the community in a positive way rather than like just getting lots of issues, people feeling unheard because all I'm doing is doing development and like trying to manage everything. So right, so this is the item key that we're changing. So sweet. Yeah, bro. If you're wondering who I'm talking about, Jexby's the main man. His team, Struth, man, Struth. Bloody hell. He's doing a good job keeping everyone motivated and accountable, and he's got detailed plans, which is really cool. Rather than just like constantly having people talk in my ear about what they want. It's like, here's a document. I'm like, sweet, I can work on that. Let's get it going. Basically, this does not equal 0. If form subkey ID does not equal 0, we're looking to click next item, previous item. So this is here, this is previous item, this is next item. Do you have item name? I don't think we had the item name. That's interesting. This form item. I'm just gonna console log. I'm pretty excited since the announcement, but in no rush. Yeah, I mean, it's taken a while. It's taken longer than I'd hoped. Mainly because I moved country and then had my PC get smashed during the during the travel. So that was not great. So that set us back a lot. But yeah, once everything's going, it's gonna be cool. I feel like we can. And the checks be adding more and more and more. Yeah. We don't need this in the config anymore. I don't know why that had an issue, but what else? I hope we're not disappointed, Jaxby. I know I won't be. Okay, so it's printing object. I need to open NUI DevTools to see what we're actually looking at. This is our object. Okay, so we've got item name here. So that's cool. That's what we need to then look up the price. So when we go back to our code, we can do dot item name, I think, to just get that level of detail. Unless it's like bracket item name. I think it's dot. So create an outfit. Yeah, so that's ponchos. Masks. Cool. So we're getting what we've clicked, that name there, so then we can look up the price. If it's not 0, but we only want to add it once too, so that's going to be fun. Gives me plenty of time to figure out what I do. Good old Thomas. So we're gonna go price equals. Yeah, I want to do item name. And then we can do price. I don't know if I need const, but I don't know. I saw the AI do it, so I'm gonna do it. This dot prices item name console dot log Item name, price. It's prices, so this price is okay. So this should, I mean, they're all 5, so it's probably not the best way to test it. Poncho 5, vest 5, so that's cool. So maybe we add it to an array. So you can only add ponchos once if it's there. Because if you do, if not 0, then add price, it'll keep adding it every time you click. Don't want that. I only want it once. I'm gonna ask my good old friend ChatGPT. I mean, because just don't like thinking about it anymore. I just want to be able to outsource the thinking. Yeah, so what I was thinking is like when you press save, it'll like have the price in here, and then instead of confirm, it'll be like purchase. Then it'll like have the total in here, and then once you do that, it'll check if you've got enough money or whatever. Or I think it should check before you hit purchase, like, and give it a name and then click confirm. I think it should go, if you go to save it and don't have enough money, it goes, that's too expensive. And that way you don't get to there. There's nothing worse than like, oh yeah, I've done all this cool shit, boom, and then change something. Oh, what? I gotta close this and then go back. So on save, that'll like do a money check. But for now, I need to how can I add price to an array in Vue.js to calculate total amount of items, but only include one of each item type in the array? When clicking next item or previous item. Add the price of an item to an array in Vue.js and total, like, calculate items. Sure that only one each. Follow these steps. Selected items. Yeah, this is awesome. It just writes all the code for me. And now we've got a total item prices. This is a bit that it would have taken me ages. we don't want to add an amount. I guess we don't need to do that bit. See you, buddy. Okay, so we have selected items. I don't think maybe we do. No, we have selected outfit. Okay. Selected items can go in here. That's cool. So we've got this. This goes in the next item, but we can take a bunch of this out. Because we don't need all of it. This is saying if we've got more than 0, we're going to increase the amount. We don't want to do that. So we basically just, if index less than or equal to 0, do this bit and then get rid of that section. Right, so that's, then we'll just console log selected items. I mean, we could, instead of doing it for both, we could just make that a function, but whatever. I'm surprised it didn't make it a function. Okay. Man, it's really interesting. As my stream goes on, the mic becomes more and more delayed. So it's hard to talk with the monitoring on. Pretty sure we restarted, didn't we? Do it again just to be sure. Okay, so creating an outfit. We've got an error here. Amount is not defined. Whereabouts? 159. Oh, no, that's. Oh, okay. We don't need to push amount here. Because we're not actually gonna. You can only have one, so it doesn't need an amount. So hopefully we can just get rid of that. Selected items is not defined. Yeah, I thought it was. What? It's defined. Oh, maybe I could do this. Selected items. Probably what that is. Okay. That's good. Let's have a look at our actual selected items. Oh. It's got 3. Name. But the problem is, it's adding ponchos each time. So it should only push it if it's less than or equal to 0. So y is index only 0. It's fun. Index is -1. Index is 0. Now index is 0. Why is on the first one, it's first click, it's -1. Then it's 13. What? It's just adding it over and over again. I mean, we only got 1 vest, which is fair enough. Just super weird though. On the first click, index is returning -1. I guess I gotta keep it like this. Just not do anything when we're adding more. don't use amount. Menu can only allow one item. So it just says if it's less than 0. Yeah, I think that equals is probably pointless. That'll do it for the first time only. View catalog. Okay, so we've got one gun belt price undefined. Okay, we've got to make sure that's in there. We try and do that. Sweet, it didn't try and add more. It only has one gun belt access in there. So that's cool. That's all we wanted. So now if I add a belt, we should only have, I mean, I'm going to click it twice. So we only have one belt. Yep. We've got our gun belt and we've got belts. Okay, how do we remove it though? We also need to remove the item from the array if I think its sub key is 0. So the splice method removes it. Checks if it's 0. If it is, remove the corresponding item from using splice method. Note that the index variable is calculated before adding or removing the item array so that it currently indexes items may be removed if necessary. Okay. So we'd use this bit. Thank you, ChatGPT. If this form subkey.id equals 0, then do that. Okay, so let's see if that removes it. We're going to create, going to add a subkey is not defined. I guess it's item, this form item. whatever that first variable is. Variable is item. This form item. I think it's that. I think it's val, so if val equals 0, just do this and remove it. Okay, let's try that again. Okay, so I've added a cloak. You can see it down here. Cloaks, $5, right? So if we click to none, looks like our array is empty now. 0, there's nothing in there, there's no cloaks. Sweet. So the other thing we need to test, if we click it twice, we should only have 1 cloaks in the array. Yep, we only have 1 cloaks. Sweet. And I'll add a vest. So we've got 2 items in here. With our cloaks. With our vests. I'll go through a different one, blah blah blah. So I should still only have 1 vest, even though I've like clicked it a bunch of times. Yep. Looks right, and I've still got my cloaks. Nice. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to remove my vest. So it should only have the cloak left in there. Yep. Our cloak is just there. Let's remove our cloak. Let's try something else. How do we still have a poncho? I guess because we restarted the script with it on. We're going to get a satchel, we're going to get a necktie, we're going to get a coat. Get satchels, neckties, coats. Sweet. So that function should be good to go. Well, the other part now is to check that the so we can get rid of the logging in here. Still keep selected items in there. Well, that's starting to look a bit crazy when I look at it. Right, there was some other logic that we needed to include. Total items. I don't know if we need that because I mean, maybe we do because it's in there. So I'm just gonna blindly follow the AI off a cliff. Computed comes down here. So we've got total items. Total items, total price. So this means we should be able to like add a display to the thing and the stuff to show the cost of the things and stuff. So what do we have up here? We could have this total items, total price. Now, this is probably going to look wonky as fuck because there's no styling on it, but at least we can see. I mean, there's our thing at the bottom. Oh, that's kind of cool. Total items, total price. We've got 2 items. That I really like that. Yep, it's working. Nice. I mean, we could go even further with that when you like save. You go to save your outfit, right? It's got excuse me. It has like a list of the things that you bought. You name it, and you can confirm it. I need to like stretch this little box a little bit further. I mean, you can't really see the shape of the box anyway. It could just be like a black thingamajig. Alright, cool. So like that. We've got our total price. So you can see that like the, oh, that looks cool. Made the background white. That's awesome. How's it doing that? Yeah, I need to move the, see I can, we're all falling off the bottom here. So I'm going to adjust that. Wait, I don't need to do that. I got it open. But you can see how much faster ChatGPT makes coding, right? Like I wouldn't have come up with that quickly, that easily. And that just works. Like it's working really well. There's no like, oh wait, I didn't include it to fix this section and this section here. It codes better than I would. Because I don't know. I mean, Vue.js is new to me. I've only been working in Vue.js for like the creator menu and this menu. Right, so what we're doing here, we just need to restyle or change the height of some of the yeah, this one. We've got a bit of, yeah, that makes more sense. You guys can see this. This is a container that has everything in it. This is the box that holds stuff. We need to make it a little shorter. As you can see, as I move it down, it's starting to fit inside the box now. So whether I only show this many items off the get-go, that gives us a bit of space to work with. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You need to see 5 things. Well, don't want to see that. Yeah, that's pretty much all we want to see. 645 pixels will give us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then a bit of space to play with this. $645px. Total items, total price. I don't know whether to like do them side by side, so this is up there. Do it in a thing like this. Nav buttons, margin top 1%. %. Margin bottom 4%. I'm really loving this functionality though. Total price, dollars. Okay, so what do we change? This needs a margin bottom 645. This is all inline style, which is terrible. Terrible best practices. Margin top 4%. Okay. Great. Can we still see it? Yeah, just gonna get rid of that mini cons thing. Total price, so we need to put $sign in there. Then font size. Class equals summary. Cost summary. Then we'll put that in the style sheet. We're just gonna increase the font size a little bit. What was it? Cost summary. Font size 16px. Let's turn these mini cons off. I mean, that's still pretty much the same. Okay, so now in here, maybe we don't even bother with the price check. Like, if you can't afford it, you can't afford it. No, maybe we do. So when you click save, we need to check the player's money. So Down here. We don't want to open modal just yet. Because that just does this really. So what do we want to do? We want to check player money. And we're just going to post straight to our function. We don't need to stringify any of the data because we're not sending it any data. Check player money. Okay. I wonder if we can return data from that. So let's see if ChatGPT can return us some data. Can we return player money in RedM RP framework when calling the check money method in our Vue.js app? Wow. By modifying the check plan, then you can handle the response in your Vue.js app. What? That's so cool. It knows RedMRP framework. I can post directly to the server from there. Trigger client event. I think it's using the late. I don't know if it's using the latest one or not. Because I don't think I have player money function. Trigger client event player money. there's save player money. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to do something a little bit different, but at least we can do this bit. I didn't realize you could post to the server. That's cool. So in our clothing server, we're gonna check player money. That's the thing, I don't think it knows the source if we just do that. Like we always have to hit the client first. I'm gonna like make this. I'm just gonna see if we can even get source. I have a feeling it's not gonna know where it came from. But I guess maybe. That's. I mean, Parks clothing. Check player money. So when you click, we're doing this. Checking player money. We've got a broken bit somewhere. Unexpected identifier script 76. Oh, we didn't put a comma in. Going to create and save. Didn't print anything. Check player money. Post. Parks clothing, check player money. Is that the same? Yep. Gonna see if we even get to there. Print. I have a feeling you don't actually get to server. Yeah, I don't think you can post directly to server. Are you sure you can post directly to server from app.js? Yeah, so why did you can't? It tells me you can't, so why would it do it? So this is the bit that I want. Like, sorry, this is the part that's going to be useful. So we're going to take this. Essentially put it in the client. Oh, it's a NUI callback. We're gonna wait. Maybe leave this here. Register NUI callback. Check player money. Function. No data. Then we're gonna trigger server event. Yeah, so that's the part that's tricky. Like, this should. We need to get their money as well. Park Stable has one in there. Okay. Don't want that. Not doing that just yet. You just want to return money, right? Return money. So I want to see. This is our server event. If this is our redm server event, can we return the value in the NUI callback? Check player money. Oh. Oh, well, at least it told me. Can't even do that. What is this on net? Register net event. Never seen that before. So the server event does that. Check player money. So the server event does this. This is our client event. What? Oh. That's done some weird code. Yo, you back? Not sure. So now you can see the total items and the price. So if you select stuff, you can see this changes. So we've got one item, which is our shirt. If we add a coat, so we've got 2 items and the total price is $10. So you can keep going through the coats. It's not trying to add it each time. And then once you take a coat away, so it says like none. Sorry, this shit's popping up. It goes back to one item, which is my shirt. If I get rid of the shirt, total item is $0. So now we're just doing the bit where it checks your money when you purchase it and stuff. So that's pretty cool. So I'm just like, I might do like something similar to that layout, like total items. Or, I don't know. I just need to like make it go across. Yeah. So it checks if this value is not 0, and it adds it to an array, and then tells you how many items you've got down here. So I've got none selected right now. If I add a necktie, I've got total items 1. That's the price of $5. So if I add suspenders, I've got 2 items and they're $10. So I've got like this array here. They're all just $5 at the moment. So I just need to like set the prices in here. So yeah. If you remove an item, like set it back to none, price changes and your total items change. So we've got $0. So that's all working. And it doesn't like try and add more each time you click, so you can only have one of each item essentially for an outfit. So it's not doing anything weird there. If you change the color, it doesn't add the price or anything. Just yeah, works real good. Just sorting gun belts right now. Awesome. Yeah, I think once the pricing's done and we can trigger outfits at your horse, that's the other thing that's kind of tricky. I'm not sure. Don't know how to tap into this saddlebags thing. So yeah, search saddlebag comes up underneath my overlay. I'm not exactly sure. Maybe we just add it to like when you look at your horse. Because I can definitely change outfit from here. But this saddlebag thing, it's an internal function. And I don't know how to add a prompt to that. Because it's obviously based on an object. So if you're close enough to a saddlebag, search saddlebag comes up. I'm not entirely sure. I wonder if I start Spencer, it's going to crash. So there's got to be a flag or something for if you've got a saddlebag on. I don't know, because it doesn't show up as like an object. Yeah, the price array is built off the category. I didn't want to, or me and the crew didn't want to set prices for each individual item. It's just so many. If you want price per item, we can do it. Just gotta add price to that array. And there's so many. Oh, I forgot to say thank you for the follow, Cosa Nobler. It almost looks like Cock Nobler. Cock Nobler. What's their Noble? I didn't want to say that, but I did. Thank you for the follow. I mean, it's up to you, Austin, if you want to go through and like, I mean, we haven't done prices per item. You want to add a custom price to certain ones, yeah.
Why are you doing that? Whoa, who are you on the road?
Yeah, if you, while you're doing the male clothing, if you want to do the price, I'll add it to the script. But for now, it's just based off category. So by default, it'll just be category. But if it finds a custom price, it'll use that. So I'm not going to worry too much about the horse saddle stuff right now. I've got a bit of client server side stuff I've got to fix right now for pricing. Yeah, I mean, I guess like if the category of item is, they're usually pretty similar, aren't they? I mean, looking at the array of clothing items, right? So instead of category, you could, instead of having to do it for every item, you could do item types, right? So like, yeah, you've got coats 1, 2, 3, or 5. You could set, I don't even know, because that's just an index. Because you'd have like price, and then you'd have to have indexes, and then wrap those in here. So it's a lot of data manipulation just to do stuff like that. I mean, if you really want it. I just had to like fucking redo the arrays again because we're adding a nested value in here. Yeah, I'm not really that motivated to do that just because of how many things that'll change. I like the category version. You might be able to set the index in here, right? Equals 5. So that way we don't have to alter the this. This is what I don't want to change. This fucking thing is massive. Yeah. Version 1 per category. Yeah, yeah. It's so fun to work on this. I mean, it's not so bad when you can do that, but still not fun. Oh, yeah. When you do this open closey thingy. That makes life a little bit easier. Okay, so Jaxby, I might just give you this as well. If you haven't already given me. Wait, this is view. I just put it in the staff chat. Okay, so what we're trying to do is finish the server thing. I don't know if this is actually going to work. I'd be interested to see if this does. So, we're sending an NUI message. That's opening NUI. I'm just going to console log event. I didn't make it, but like I messed around with it. My friend Cronus made it. Okay, we've got an error. 105. Yeah, see, this syntax looked weird. Can you rewrite this function in Lua for redm? Yeah, I thought so. That was that was a funky way. Okay. Create. Does that script work on a name base or a random number? It's just name. Hey, it worked. Sends the 7 player money back. Okay, so now case. I think it's player money. App dot. Oh wait, it's got this already. Maybe I don't even have to do anything down here. Sorry, down, yeah. So, can we console log? Got money. Hopefully. Did it? Holy shit. See how it says like got money 7165. We've got the money in here. Oh, this will be the thumbnail. Wait, I've got to turn my character around. So they're in the mirror. Ah, fuck. Thumbnail time. Woo. Sweet, okay. We got a thumbnail for YouTube. What time is that? 1 hour 53. I've noticed that now that I've started uploading the VODs regularly, it actually puts me in YouTube everywhere. Well, not everywhere, but like I started seeing notifications pop up when I posted a video because my other channel follows the Park RP and it's never done that before. I've never been in the notifications thing. And I started seeing it in like the recommendation windows that I hadn't seen before either, even though I followed my own channel. So it's like you've got to have a consistent like upload schedule for them to start turning some of those things on for people. Because I could get it, like people would spam it just by setting up a new account and then doing it. So you get some sort of history with them. All right, so we're getting money. We also need to get, what is it? Can we get the item price? Total price. Can we console log? Total price money. That's the other thing I want to see. Is we need to see if we can compare the two. No, we don't get. I think I gotta. I need to be able to access total price in this function, in this method. Oh, okay, I get it. Yep, so you can pass it as a parameter to the method like this. Total price. So we gotta add total price to that. Then you can call a check player method and pass it over as a parameter. But we do check player. We do what? It's done from a. Check player money is triggered via a button click. How would we be able to get the total price value? Oh, I didn't tell it. Total price is currently computed. Total price is currently calculated in a computed function. Oh, so I could just do this total price. Okay. Okay. Check player money. Don't need that there. Yeah, we don't need it there. Alright, so now we're going to see if we have total price when we create an outfit. No, it's still undefined. have to do it inside the window. Total price returned undefined. Okay. Sorry guys, I got this. So after methods, we've got to add this. Is that what you're saying? Mounted? No, it's still undefined. Total price. Still returning undefined. We have to set a timeout. So it's a timing issue. I wonder if that's true. Excuse me. Nope. I feel like it's because we haven't defined it. Return this total price equals total plus. I bet you that just breaks it, but whatever. I mean, it's still working. No, it's still undefined. Computer product was assigned to it, but it has no setter. That when I restarted it. No, that's fine. So we have a total price. So selected items. Yeah, anytime we select an item, it does total price. This is a tricky one. Because we use it in... Maybe it's the message, I don't know. Create. Oh, it's still undefined. Why can't I access? Maybe I have to like pass it to everything. No, but that's... Yeah, it's because it's a lowercase, I reckon. Let's try that. This check price equals this total price. We're gonna do that. Oh, just... You believe? I believe I can price. Oh, pretty close. Oh yeah, we got it. So it was just a typo. So it should say 15. Yep, 15 and 7165. Cool. So that's all it was. I'm gonna tell ChatGPT. It was a typo. It was undefined due to a typo. You told me to use total price when it was total price. I apologize for the confusion caused by the typo in response. In case you encounter, always make sure to double check the spelling. Oh yeah, thanks. I did. I did AI. Why don't you double check the spelling? Oh wait, you changed the function to that. That's why it didn't work. When did you change computed? Is there... The hell is this? This is how I write code these days. Yeah, AI writes the code for me. Yeah, so it's so good, man. Oh, I can't even type in my own chat. Go here, chat.openai.com. Create an account. And you can basically like tell it to do anything. I don't know why it's being weird, but it is. You can base... Oh, I lost my history, so that's annoying. I'll come back later, but you can go write me a HTML landing page for the Park RP website. literally writing the HTML for me. Your ultimate role-playing experience. I love it because I would never have to write. I mean, like, you need to style it, obviously. But it's writing a structure for you. Like, how cool is that? It's already made a screenshot gallery. So, I mean, you know, you had to add style, but you just the fact that it's structured it out. What our players are saying. And look, it's writing a quote. I've been playing the fuck. It's something new to do every day. Like, I didn't tell it to add quotes about what the players thought. I never played a game that allows me to be so creative with my character. Like, right? So it just did that. I mean, it's not going to look amazing, but if we put this into a let's go open this. Oh wait, no, don't want it in there. Fuck. Open with Google Chrome. I mean, obviously there's no style, but where does it reference a CSS? Okay, it says has a CSS file. I can take my existing website. Oh, I don't know where the style sheet is. Anyway, you can find a style sheet. Like, let's take the style sheet from the clothing menu. I mean, it didn't really work. I mean, it found the CSS. Oh, it just doesn't have the fonts. But basically, yeah. I don't know why I lost my history. I need that back. But anyway, this is how I write my code now. Oh, that's really annoying that I lost my history. Not seeing what. Don't worry, your conversation data is preserved. Check back soon. Okay, so back to coding. If money equal to or greater than or equal to check price, we'll do a post to take the money. Dot post. I think it was like save outfit. Yeah, we'll do this. Oh man, I don't know what I used to have here. hoping I still have save down here. Oh yeah, this is what I need. Do this. I don't know why I broke it down onto this line. But I mean, the main reason I'm using Chat GPT is because I'm not that great at Vue.js, so I'm learning how to do really well written Vue.js via AI. Well, I mean, hopefully it's good. So far, it's been really handy because it it works, and B, it's really like bug free. Like I found when I write jQuery and interactive stuff, like yeah, it'll update and do the count, or like the buttons will turn on and off and whatnot. But there'll be like something that doesn't quite work. Like it allows you to keep going too far. Like you can go to -10 when you should stop at 0. You know, and then you spend all this time like putting rails on things so it doesn't like do weird shit when you click stuff. But with the AI code, it's like written so it just does what you need without all the side effects that become an issue. That's what I find really handy. I don't spend ages cleaning up the code so it doesn't, or the interactive side of the code doing wrong shit. And I don't have to I don't know the syntax of Vue.js that well, so I'm learning a lot from what the AI code spits out. Else, we've got an insufficient funds thing from the stable. What was like? Where is it? Oh wait, we need to find in files. Insufficient, is that right? Yeah, this is what we want. Oh, it's not an NUI callback. Eh. Then in the client, we have to do maybe I could just do this. I need to send the. I just need to do this bit. So if we don't have enough money, I mean, I should be able to just save this because I've got enough money. Yeah, so it saved the outfit. It needs to go to like the bit where you confirm. But now I need to set my money as way lower. Set money 1 to 0. I've got no money. You need more money, Cowpoke. Sweet. So that's gonna stop you from buying some stuff. Did that make the sound? I have my headphone. Yeah, there we go. Cool. So back to this bit. We're not going to do this. We're going to do open modal. Is that how it works? We just do this dot. I can't remember. I gotta give myself some more money. Great. Yeah, see, there we go. Now the modal pops up. I got money. View catalog. I got money is my outfit. Sweet, that's what I paid for. Fancy. I got money. Delete, confirm. I need to reload that stuff as well. But I mean, I'm pretty stoked. We got the prices in there. That's the main thing. You get the right price. Oh, we need to reset it. I don't have 3 items. Yeah. A few buggy fixes to change, but you know what it is. So that's 2 hours and 20 minutes, so I'm gonna have to wrap it up there, but you know, I think that's pretty good progress. Probably do a little bit off stream. Thanks for hanging out, guys. I'm glad my mic was a bit better today. It's still weird that it's not showing up. Unless I'm monitoring it, so that's funky. I really hope the VOD isn't weird. Because what I'm looking at on my audio mixer is tripping me out. Anyway, I'll see you next Monday if you're in America, or next Tuesday if you're in the Southern Hemisphere, like Australia and New Zealand. Peace. Like, subscribe, follow, all the things.